guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and today we're going to take our boy Krillin into Extreme Super Battle Road. So Krillin, of course, is very, very good. They finally gave us a summonable version of Krillin after, you know, we're closing in on 6 years here for JP. So, I mean, it is good to finally get a summonable Krillin. Unfortunately, though, the place where Krillin is going to be by far the best would be this stage right here. Super AGL Extreme Super Battle Road. The problem, there's a couple of problems here. Now, they gave him the 100 times Solar Flare for his super attack. Honestly, that is probably what they should have done. But, I mean, if he had Kamehameha here, that would help him a lot, because then he would be able to beat under Gohan's leader skill, right? Rather than the Super AGL part of his leader skill. The other thing, too, is that they tied him to damn Android 18, and there's only one Super AGL Android 18. Now, she is from the Tournament of Power, so she would link up, well, I mean, they would at least have Tournament of Power, and that's pretty much it, right? Because she doesn't have Fierce Battle either. But she's just an SSR, like, you can't run her. Alright, so, yeah. His defense is 95. I mean, I'm just going to let this play out. We're going to die. But I just want to show why, again, Krillin is an inferior version of Skinny Boo, right? Because Skinny Boo has 300% attack and defense and 50% dodging. Krillin is going to have 180% attack and defense and he has 30% dodging, right? Yeah, he has 30% dodging. Kale and Khalifa probably is who I'm going to pair him up with because they're going to share Tournament of Power. But we'll see. We will see how this is going to go. Well, that's unfortunate. Krillin did not dodge either. Okay, so 300k right away. Now, remember, I mean, no matter what, Krillin is not... Okay, well... Actually, okay. Okay, Krillin. All right, now, no matter what, it's going to be very difficult for Krillin to look good. I mean, even if Krillin was better than Skinny Boo, right? Let's say Krillin was 350% attack and defense and 50% chance to dodge. You know, if Krillin gets hit by that super attack, he's still going to take a high amount of damage. Honestly, Krillin did very well by surviving on that turn. Like, I'm not even going to, like, front. Like, okay. Krillin did very well right there. No doubt about that. Being able to survive that, like, because I kind of just was like, all right, I'm not using items. We're going to show how tough Super AGL is. And Krillin, like, kind of, like, passed the test. Like, I know, you know, obviously, him getting those dodges was huge, right? But it's not bad. Not bad by our boy Krillin. Okay, so... Yeah, okay, Crane Hermit is super attacking in the second slot. You know, this is where Super Vegeto's abilities can be pretty good. All right, we will do this, and then we'll go ahead and smack Crane Hermit with the powerful 18-key super attack, get the attack lowered, get the seal going, all that stuff. Obviously, Super Vegito, this is where he is at his best, is this stage, easily, because the enemies are squishy enough to where he doesn't need crits. See, like that 350k right there is fine. He doesn't need crits to do damage with his counters. We can get that ability of his, the Scouter ability, to activate when he's under 40% HP. Dodge, please. Thank you for dodging, Skinny Boo, you bum! Thank you, Skinny Boo. Alright, so both Krillin and Skinny Boo have let us down so far. By the way, unfortunately, because Skinny Boo does not participate in the Tournament of Power, he doesn't actually have the Tournament of Power link. Otherwise, him and Krillin would be great. They would be best friends. They would be a very powerful rotation. Alright, so obviously, I am going to need to use an item here. We're going to use an Android 8. So both of them have their attack lowered. That's pretty good. We have the extra 50% defense from Android 8. Krillin does lower attack as well. Okay, so we'll go for Tao Pai Pai right there. Yeah, we'll go for Cyborg Tao. We'll hit him with the attack lowering ability. And then I guess we'll just, since we're just putting damage on him, let's just try and finish him off. Yeah, and then he attacks at the very end. Yeah, so it's smart to try and finish him off. Okay, so Krillin, a dodge. That's good. Keep in mind, we'll have extra defense from the Android 8, but any dodges Krillin gets, I mean, that's something he would have done regardless. And the stun, okay. All right, I do have to point this out, right? Skinny Boo only has... Let me actually check what Skinny Boo's chance to stun is. Skinny Boo's is only a medium. So it's probably 25%, but it could be 30. Let me just double check that. Again, because I know it's medium off the top of my head, but I don't know if it's 25% or 30%. I know it doesn't seem like a big difference, but it is. 30% is, like, far better on all these medium chances than 25. That's why Krillin having 30%, he survived. You're shitting me. Thank you so much. But that's why him having Krillin having 30% instead of 25 is good. Okay, Skinny Boo has a 30% chance as well to stun. That's solid. But Krillin has a 50% chance to stun. That's where Krillin has the advantage. I think we'll do this. Yeah, we're gonna go for Crane Hermit for sure. Because we potentially could stun him. That's why I'm gonna go for Crane Hermit because we could stun him. Vegito, he will have the weakest super attack of the 3, and then we'll have Gohan just go ahead and hit Crane Hermit. We might be able to finish this off right here. Yeah, okay, well, Skinny Boo is getting hit, which is annoying, because, again, the dodging is one thing that really helps him. Krillin is going to be good in here, though. Honestly, from what we've seen from Krillin, I mean, he's already completely aced this test. Honestly, this stage is so brutal. And, like, there's almost no unit Super AGL has that can really, like, work in here. And then, like, you know, their 50% support type unit is the weakest by far of all 10, Pan. Like, she sucks in this environment, like, with her super attack effect. Every other, like, 50% support will help you in some way. Pan is just raising your attack for 2 turns. A small buff, it's not worth it. Whereas, you know, at least, like, 50% support Tien is greatly lowering attack. And then, like, you know, Hit is stacking defense and has a chance to stun. You know, Scouter Vegeta has a chance to stun. You know, Gohan can stun. Boo is healing. Like, every other 50% support has a very useful super attack effect. And then there's Pan, who just is fodder. That adds to the difficulty of Super AGL stage for sure. Because perhaps, you know, if you're a free-to-play player, at the very least, you could like make sure to, you know, coordinate with people and maybe have people try and set up 50% supports as a friend lead, and then you use them. And then, you know, look at Rildo, for example. Greatly raises defense and seals, right? Like, he's so good for this. But, like, even if you bring Pan as a friend, like, she's fodder. Like, you know, it doesn't really help too much. Well, I mean, she's not as good as the other. She's not fodder, because she is creating AGL orbs, 50% attack and defense, and key, right? But you guys get what I'm saying. Or you should. I kind of really want to let Krillin, like, just rock it out, and we'll see how he does right here. I'm really tempted. I think I'm going to do that. If we die, we'll just hop back in. Wow, okay, so... yeah, see, this is why Super AGL can struggle, is they have very few units who are good in this situation exactly right here. Kale and Khalifa is one of the best defensive units in the game, but what is their weakness? They have to attack to build up their defense and their dodge chance. So them getting attacked 7 times before they attack hurts them. Same thing with LR Gohan, one of the best defensive units in the game. He will be weak in this exact situation as well. And then same with LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku. All 3 of them, 3 of the top 10 best units in the game, all have the same weakness that is exploited in this Super Battle Road. This is why this stage is so hard for this team, right? Is because, you know, if one of these units, one of those LRs had like a 50% dodge chance or something like that, or their defense was just start of turn and they weren't stacking up or building up or anything like that, you know, it'd be easier. So, you know, that's something to keep in mind. All right. So I guess we're going to go for the stun. I don't know. Jace, I guess. I don't know. Raccoon. We'll go for Jace. And then after this, I'm going to go for Birder. Perhaps we could finish Birder off. Maybe. I should have had all... that was a mistake. I should have had all 3 of them attack Birder, because we probably could have killed Birder. All right, so we need dodges. Okay, well... All right, I mean... Okay, there's a dodge. That's good. I mean, I doubt we're going to survive this. I mean, this... Again, yeah, I mean... I put a little too much pressure on Krillin right there. I mean, that's not really his fault. That's just... That was a shitty turn. Like, I mean, that's... You have... Like, this is why Super AGL no item is just going to be fucking brutal. Because... You know, you could do it, I think, with a bunch of... Like, there's, like, stunning units in here, right? So, like, again, Krillin would be good for this. Skinny Boo. Like, AGL Mai right here is one you would want to rock. Honestly, where's the Easy A Super Saiyan Goku as well? This guy, you probably want to rock these stunning type units, right? I'm not using Khalifa, but that's because I want to do... Like, Khalifa deserves a video for herself. You definitely would want to rock Khalifa here. But, like, I think stunning is probably how you're going to have to get this done. I'm actually tempted to get rid of Kale. Let me actually... We're going to switch it up. I'm going to get rid of Kale and Khalifa. Let me bring in AGL Pan. And then I think I'm going to get rid of Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku. And I want to bring in... There was a character I was going to put on here. And I want to bring you. And actually, I do want to bring Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku. We're going to replace Super Vegito. Yeah, so let's go ahead and hop back in like this. Again, the leader doesn't really matter. Either LR Gohan or Super Saiyan 4 Goku pretty much is the same thing. Obviously, I guess, like, Gohan's leader skill probably is better. I don't know. Well, I mean, because, like, Goku would get the buff to that Super Saiyan 2 Goku. I don't know. It's hard to say. All right, Nurse Chi-Chi right here for sure. For free, we're using a Nurse Chi-Chi right here. We don't even want to play around with all these shenanigans right here. Let's go for Crane Hermit. See if we can't finish off Crane Hermit real quick. I will... Who's next? We got the... Oh, man. Actually, with that Super Saiyan 2 Goku, right? Super Saiyan 2 Goku, like, his healing is so crazy that potentially, depending upon where the super attacks were right here, I could have saved all those AGL orbs for him next turn, and he could have healed up a vast majority of the health we would have taken. Skinny Boo got his stun chance, which is really, really good, right? But again, that's going to be something that's going to be very good about Krillin, his high chance of stun. I mean, we saw him, he's already stunned multiple times in this video, right? One other thing I should point out about Krillin that does not help him here is he is super effective against all types when the target enemy is stunned. So you could go full additional for Krillin, which is what I went with. I felt like full additional probably is going to help him out the best. But you could go full additional for Krillin, right? And then if you get that second super attack, you know, the enemy probably has a good chance of being stunned, and then you could get that effective against all types and the target enemy is stunned. But, I mean, we're already, like, pretty much, like, already, you know, because you get an extra buff if you're attacking the opposite, either super or extreme. Then, of course, you know, they're STR, so we're already getting the full buff. So, I don't think effective against all types would actually give him any increased damage right here. I don't think so. I guess I don't know that 100% for sure, but I don't think he would get increased damage at all. All right. Let's go for Cyborg Tao. Unfortunately, you know, without a Tournament of Power unit here with him, Ki is definitely going to be an issue if we don't have, like, Pan around either. So we can do this. Goku will be able to get a good amount of orbs as well. Well, I misclicked, so that sucks. Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. That's okay. I was going to say, we're going to be fine because I'm going to get a good amount of orbs, and then nope. Okay, okay, this is good. We didn't get the stun. Will he get the stun with the second super attack? He did. There we go. Okay. So that's where double supers... I mean, what Krillin is going to do an extra little bit of damage with crits, or, like, he completely saved our ass with that second stun right there. Like, that saves so much damage in this stage. So I do highly encourage and recommend to go with like, full additionals for him. For sure. All right, so this is pretty good. Because Krillin got that stun off, like, we just completely, like, for free can sort of, like, heal up and then just sort of chill. Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku is, like, a necessity in this stage. He's not actually, but he's super important, right? Orb changing, sealing, lower attack. Like, he's just doing a lot, which is just going to help us out a huge, dramatically huge numbers. He's helping out so much. All right, Skinny Boo does that damage pretty good. And now Gohan can go ahead and smack him up a little bit. We'll get, like, a little bit more looking at Krillin here. I mean, again, Krillin is just, he's helpful. Like, they have done a good job of giving us units that can actually help in Super AGL, even if none of them, I would say, are, like, complete, like, game changers. I mean, I guess Skinny Boo is probably the closest, and AGL Caulifla is going to be super good as well. Honestly, AGL Caulifla with Krillin, they're going to work well, because, I mean, they're going to have Tournament of Power, so that's going to be very, very helpful. Caulifla, unfortunately, is a Shattering the Limit unit, though, so... But Tournament of Power is going to be really, really good. You know, Krillin, if they really wanted to help Krillin out, what they would do is create, like, a really top-tier... honestly, like, we need that AGL Android 18. They need to give her a Dokkan Awakening and EZA right away and just make her, like, an uber defensive unit or a support-type unit or something like that. And, like, that would really help Krillin out a lot, I think. Alright, so I want to give Krillin, I think, one more turn to really shine. So I want to make sure that we're at full health going into the next turn. I'm not going to use an item next turn. And, you know, just kind of let him, you know, do some stuff. We'll see how he does. All right, so we got a lot of orbs here. Again, that's Pure Bomb Absorb Goku, which is always really helping out with that. We'll go for stun on Frieza. I guess we'll just go ahead and do this and go for a seal and lower attack on Zarbon. And then we'll just, I don't know, spread damage out. Give that Goku those right there. Remember, Goku, again, is greatly raising attack and defense on super attack, plus, you know, all the extra stuff he gets from orbs in general. That Goku is just super good. Like, they, you know, EZAs. EZAs are still the best thing Dokkan has ever done. A lot of units just start to look really, really impressive once they get that EZA and can really help in difficult stages like this, because, again, these EZA units have been out for years and years and years, so, like, people probably have that Super Saiyan 2 Goku. People probably have AGL Caulifla. You know, Skinny Boo is just an awakening of an old unit, but it's kind of the same concept. You know, people probably have Skinny Boo, right? Like, those are characters that a lot of people would have pulled, you know, a dozen times. So even if you're free to play, you know, as long as your account has not been created in the last, you know, I don't know, year, right? Because again, I plead with people not to re-roll. You know, there's, you know, it's just re-rolling is going to make all this stuff tedious, and you know, you're never going to have training items and all this stuff. It's just, it's not worth starting over for the new unit. It's not. It's not. Dokkan has done so much to sort of like combat re-rolling, like with the coins added. I don't understand what the point is of re-rolling with coins added into the game. I just don't. I don't get it. All right. So, I mean, at the very least, we do have Pan here. I mean, he's still only at 112k. That's just not good enough. Unfortunately, that's just straight not good enough. Again, like, he needs the extra buff from 18 being around. Like, and that's why Skinny Boo is superior, because his condition is just the first 7 turns, whereas Krillin needs a character who's basically fodder. Yeah, and again, and if his 30% dodge chance is not kicking in, we're in trouble. We did see the difference. Almost 30k less damage after having Zarbon's attack lowered by Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku, though. We did see that. That was pretty good. Pretty nice to see that, you know, sort of like shown on screen directly how much of a debuff that is on the enemy. Very, very solid. But, all right, there we go. Krillin is a solid option here. He's unfortunately not going to be as good defensively as I would like, but he is still a high chance to stun unit, which will definitely be able to help us quite a bit. So, let me know what you guys think of our boy Krillin. I mean, they did a good job in making a summonable Krillin, but I'm just still salty that they didn't make him as good as Skinny Boo. That's the only thing. But thanks guys for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.